PowerPoint together because I want to make sure that both 5th graders and 1st graders are ready to go. But I can't get started until I have everyone's attention. Once I have everybody's attention, we can get started together. Now this is a PowerPoint that everybody in our building today will have a chance to see. It's about being safe, being respectful, and being responsible. And being safe, respectful, and responsible, we know that from our social contract, right? But now we're going to do it with devices. Safe. If we're going to be safe, we want to think about how do we use these around our lockers. And we've all practiced, even if you're a 1st grader, that stop, drop, and go, right? 1st graders, as you get started, you're going to see some of the 3rd through 5th graders stopping and going, coming into the building, dropping their stuff off, and heading out to the playground. You guys, you get to just travel out to the playground. But eventually, when it's your turn to stop, drop, and go, we'll be using our lockers in a different way. Our lockers are going to be that safety spot to drop in front of. This says keep your laptop, iPad in your backpack. Always do that. Even though it comes in a case, yours is a hard case, ours is a kind of a soft case, we want to make sure that that iPad or the laptop is safe. Then it says hang your backpack on the hook in your locker. We've changed that a little bit, right? We practice stop, drop, and go. So instead of hanging our backpack on the hook in our locker, we're just going to stop, drop, and go. Is it a hard drop? No. It's a light drop, delicate. We can use all those fun synonyms, 5th graders, right? And we're going to drop that backpack off and we're going to be ready to go. Here's some things we have to avoid. And avoid means to not do. We don't want to pile things on top of our backpack. If you see one of your friends stop, drop, and go in front of your locker, and if you share it, you don't want to stack your backpack on top of it. You want your own space, right? And then it says, leaving your backpack at the bottom of your locker. We want to practice to not do that too. So again, at the bottom of our locker, outside the locker, when we stop, drop, and go, that's where we're going to just rest it and set it. In the hallways, sometimes you might have to travel with your iPad or your laptop. When you go to Mrs. Jakubiak in the library, she might do a lesson on digital citizenship. And when she does that, she might say, hey, you need to bring your device today. So 1st graders, what should we do when we walk through the hall with our iPads? What should we do? What should we do?
Hold it with 2 hands.
Hold it with 2 hands. Should we run in the hallway with it?
No.
Should we say to a friend, hey, can you carry mine also?
No. No.
What else? We don't want to mess around when we're out in that hallway too. It says carry your laptop and iPad in its case. iPads already come in a case. Just make sure that plastic screen is over top. Then it says for us 5th graders, carry it in our case. We already walked out with it. It's kind of easy to hold, right? It's not too heavy. Easy and light, and we're ready to go. Yeah. We don't want to chit-chat when we're in that hallway too. We want to be ready to go. Carry the case by the handles. If you have a laptop, that's what it says to do. Avoid swinging your laptop or iPad around while walking.
No.
We're not swinging it, right? We're not going to do that. It says leaving your laptop or iPad unattended. The only time it's going to be unattended is when we stop, drop, and go. But we already know where it is. That unattended means that you've gone to the library and you just set it down and you forget about it. Or you're in class and you were asked to come to a different spot in the room with it. You don't want to just leave it in that place. Question?
You don't need to mess around and take we fall and drop it.
Exactly. We don't want to be dropping it. We want to be safe in those hallways. We want to be safe in the classroom. It says put your laptop or your iPad in the middle of your desk. Those of you right here now, you guys are doing a great job. It's right in the middle of the desk. It's not too close to the edge, and you're not in a way where you could swipe or hit it off. It says shut down when finished to save battery. So when should we shut down? What are some good times in our day where we should shut down? Tyler?
Like when we're doing like math activities.
It's possible when we're not using the device that day in a math activity, shut it down. That would work. Raiden?
When you're going out for recess.
When we're going out for recess, we have 40 minutes for the lunch recess. We have a half hour for the last recess. Those are great times to shut it down and let that battery stay charged. First graders, what do we have? Yes? Lunchtime, how about when you go to PE? Shut it down maybe then? Yes?
Don't run with your iPad in the hallway or else if you trip on something, it could break.
And even in the classroom, we shouldn't run in here too, right? If you're excited about something and you're like, I gotta go get this pencil, now we have devices in the room. We just have to be a little bit more aware. Allie?
Also, you want to shut it down at the end of the day?
Shut it down at the end of the day when you're transporting it, if you go home with it, when that time comes, or when you're ready for that next day. Also some other times, art or music time. Maybe during those times we can shut it down. It says, avoid trying to move to the edge of the desk to make space. Sometimes you might be having your device on your desk and you have to do a task too. Keep that iPad, keep that laptop right in the center of the table. We can work around it. Okay? Your tables are big enough. Be respectful and responsible, taking your device home. Now in time, kindergarten and first grade, there's potential that the devices might go home. Fifth graders, we have potential soon. We kind of know some dates when those devices go home. Now when you're on the bus, how should you act on the bus? It says make sure the laptop, iPad is in its case. Don't take it out on the bus to use it. Don't have it out, keep it in the backpack, ready to go. Don't throw the backpack to save a seat. Keep the backpack on your lap, easy to transport. Caleb?
Don't be like putting it on the floor to have more room and you can crush it.
Exactly. Keep it on your lap. It says put the laptop, iPad in a safe spot in your backpack. If it's on your backpack on your lap, you shouldn't have an issue at all. So keeping that backpack safe is another respectful and responsible thing. Avoid putting the laptop or iPad next to food or drinks in your backpack. Some of us like to carry water bottles to school, right? That's okay if you're being safe about it. You may have to carry your water bottle outside of your backpack so it doesn't leak or spill. Or put it in your pocket or the pocket of the backpack, but make sure it's tight on top, right? Yes?
I would prefer so I would grab my water bottle and put it on there first and then grab my iPad.
Yeah, you're going to want to make sure it's all nice and safe. And food too. You don't want squishy foods like yogurt or applesauce or other things to get onto it and make it a mess. Allie?
I think what I'm going to do at the end of the day when we start bringing our laptops home, I'm just going to dump the rest of my water out.
Smart thinking. Dump the water out. Come with an empty water bottle, fill it up here at school, or just come with ice in it. Just have the ice, keep it screwed on tight, fill it up here, then you have it. Should water bottles be on our desks?
No.
No. Should we have snacks on our desk when we're using our devices?
No.
I want to make sure we all know something real quick. These are touchscreen devices. You can touch them and you can manipulate them. You can move them, right? Fifth graders, we have the same thing. We can touch screen too. But if you're eating something that's greasy and you're touching your screen's going to get dirty. Only have an adult help you clean your screen. Don't just say, I'm going to go get something and clean it. You don't know what's in that cleaner, and you don't want to wreck that screen. So have an adult help you take care of that screen. Okay? Being respectful and responsible of your devices at home. If you're taking the devices home, it says to charge your laptop and iPad every night. When you get home, find a spot, plug it in. Have it ready to go the next day. Keep your charger at home when they do go home. So first graders, the chargers don't go home yet. Fifth graders, our chargers don't go home yet. When they do eventually go home, that charger's going to be home in a safe spot. It says follow your parents' rules for laptop or iPad at home. Your parents have rules for you. You just follow them. If they say you can't use it right now, you have to say that's okay. Use your laptop or iPad at a table. If you're safe with it, you won't have a problem with anything else. It says avoid. Avoid using your laptop or your iPad on the floor or in your lap. Sometimes we could have an accident. Something could fall. We don't want to have that happen. Be using it at a safe place. Also, keep your charger in a safe spot that you will remember. Use your laptop or iPad when your parents can watch and help you. Your parents will give you that opportunity to kind of show and share what to do. It says, avoid forgetting to bring your laptop or iPad back to school. Eventually, if we take these home, and we're going to use them the next day, you're going to want to use it, right? Mrs. Dayhouse says, we're going to do a math lesson, we're going to use a fun math app today. And you go, but I don't have my iPad. We have to be responsible, right? In Mr. Zoko's class, and if we're working on a project, and we don't have our device because we forgot to bring it, we still have tools in the room. You'll still have paper and pencil. The outcome will be similar, but not maybe the same as using your laptop. Okay? Device help. As much as we're all experts because we did give the thumbs up because we've used iPads, we still want to tell our teacher when something stops working. Don't have a friend say, I know what to do. Let a teacher know. Or ask your librarian for help. Mrs. Jakubiak is going to be a great resource for this whole process. So avoid trying to fix it on your own. If you run into something where you're like, I don't know what's going on, hey, can you help me? To your neighbor, talk to a teacher. We need to know all these things up front so we can help make this a better process for everybody else in our district. Having someone at home try to fix it for you. As much as mom and dad can help, which they are really good helpers, sometimes when it comes to a device, we have experts in place ready to help us. So come back to school, tell your teacher, tell the librarian. Boys and girls, I'm excited. I'm excited because we now have that opportunity to take full advantage of this new type of learning. On paper, we can write a beautiful story about going to some magical place, and it's really awesome when we share it with a friend. But now we can write that same story and travel to that place through the use of this device. That's what's cool. The device is going to help us, it's going to enhance our learning, and I'm excited for this journey ahead. Fifth graders, we're going to help set up a little bit more of their device and the device use. So we're going to get a chance to go back into the device. Fifth graders, see if you can help maybe with some settings. First graders get a chance to explore.